carries this one all the way down to the 9. They convert on third with a gain of 22. They're going to hurry back to the line now. And the spike comes with just 12 seconds left to go. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds. So with next to nothing left on the clock, they get Charles what should be the game-winning touchdown catch.
That felt so much like practice and preparation coming together. So many times your last practice.
Oh, a ball batted in the air, and now it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
One of my favorite expressions is that fortune favors the bold. This seems foolhardy, though.
Oh, it seems very foolhardy. All you had to do was kick the PAT, extend the game.
Yeah, that didn't make a whole lot of sense there, did it? I mean, I just don't get that at all because the risk-reward, it just wasn't there.
Here we go!
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. And it's incomplete. So their final drive comes up empty. And with that, the ball game is over. Well, going into the final play of this game, they knew that they needed some type of a miracle there. And at this stage of the game, time a factor, time on their side as they just try to eke out the final precious moments in this one. They'll try to run some clock with Ingram. Up past the 25 to the 26, a gain of 5. Getting late here in the fourth, and if this team has any chance to win this football game, their defense obviously needs a stop here. So it's Saints football as we get you reset. They're facing a critical third down now as they try to hold on to this lead. From the gun on third down, Breeze. And incomplete. He had nowhere to throw, so he just tossed it away. But that brings up fourth.
Partner, how many times have you heard it? Pressure creates diamonds, right? But it also bursts pipes. And on that one, that's what they got. They got after him, and he was fortunate just to get rid of it.
Yeah, he just had to chuck it away. On the return, Hester. A good return there. Call it 13 yards. And this offense will take over right at the midfield stripe with a 1st and 10. The Packers offense now, they get ready to head back on the field. And they're coming off a 3-and-out, my friend.
I think they've got to look at that play sheet and go to a spot that they haven't gone before. Time to shake things up a little bit to try and get this offense moving.
Okay, so how do you do that? How do you shake things up?
You look at what you've called before, realize it hasn't worked
Go to
so
something
well,
else.
and maybe you try and find one of those special plays from one of your better players, and maybe try and hit something big and get things going in the excitement area.
Sliding out of the pocket. And some room to roam now. And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds.
How about a tip of the cap to the defense? They're working against a very mobile quarterback, but all day long they've kept him under wraps. And on that play, they held him to a short gain.
They'll look to throw. And Daniels has it left side. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. That one goes for 13 yards, and it moves the sticks. And they're going to hurry back to the line now. Back to throw. They'll roll him out right. And he's going to take it in. Touchdown, Packers. Owen Daniels, a beast in the red zone with his 2nd touchdown of the game. So here we go. The Packers will line up to go for 2. And the Packers have moved out in front here in the 4th quarter. Back to throw. And it is incomplete, so they can't convert for 2. And now the lead stays at 5. Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit, there's not any extra field. So it kind of closes in on them, and that allows you to cover a little bit better.
Out onto the field comes New Orleans. He's back to throw. And last time out, they had to punt the football away. Anything positive possibly to take from that?
There always is when you're punting the football away. It doesn't sound like it because you're giving it up, but you've avoided a mistake.
At least you didn't turn it over.
You didn't turn it over, right? You're giving your defense a chance because you're punting the ball away, and they're set to go on the field as opposed to sudden change after a turnover. And wow, now we've got to go out there and stop people. So, yeah, there's always something positive to be gained from it.
Back to throw, Breeze. He dumps it down to Ingram. They give him 13 yards there on the play and a fresh set of downs. And quickly, they get to the line. And the spike comes now with just under 40 ticks left. 10 yards still left on second down. To throw is Breeze. Oh, look at Thomas wide open. And he gets this one all the way down inside the 20-yard line. That one goes for 36 yards. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. So they're still at the original line of scrimmage here. Second down and 10. He'll look to throw. And he's got it. It's caught for a touchdown. And they have taken the lead here in the final seconds.
So how many practices have we watched over time where the offense works on scoring late in the game and finding a way to win, as we just saw there?
Just saw it right there. Now can they preserve that advantage that they just got? And he's got it here for the 2 points, but there is a marker down, so we'll have to see what that's about.
Personal foul, roughing the passer, defense.
So roughing the passer, 15-yard penalty.
And you notice how the offensive line responded. A couple went to check on the quarterback, and a couple went to the guy who hit the quarterback. No one likes to see their quarterback hit.
And a nice job there on special teams as he's taken down at the 14-yard line.
Well, conventional football, football 101, tells us if you don't get it back to the 20-yard line on a kickoff return, that's a disappointment. But some of these teams, special teams coaches, will approve.
And, oh, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by Keenan Lewis. And they'll set up shop in enemy territory at the 45-yard line.
And that one, oh, it's going to hurt big time. You're in the 2-minute drill trying to get your guys down the field, and it's looking like they're going to come up just short, as this is definitely not his best throw. And it'll wind up being intercepted.
No gain on the play there, second down. Well, partner, there's something special about a game in the snow. Just always fun in these elements, although a little chillier up here in the... And the defense in desperate need of a stop. They have to get off the field and get the ball back to their offense if they want a chance. The play fake to Ingram. Now it's Breeze. He gets it to Thomas. Dashing through the snow. The 20. Touchdown, New Orleans. Their big-bodied receiver. Still an important piece of business to take care of, the extra point. And with that, the lead is up to 8. Format to send it away now following the touchdown. On the return, the old reliable Devin Hester, the veteran. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. The Packer offense now ready to get back onto the field.
Let's go!
They'll look to throw. And he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. Back to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. Brian Quick, the intended target, and it's third down. And the offense looks to pick up the first here on third after that incompletion.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Back to throw. He's going to let it fly. They got his man complete. And a big 32-yard play on third. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. He's back to throw. Completes it to Quinn. And he's brought down. He goes for 18 there as the drive will continue. Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Eluding the pressure right. And it pops free. The collision there jarred the ball loose and brings up second down. Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave them with just one remaining in this fourth quarter of play. Back to throw now on 2nd and 10. Finding time. And this is caught. And he will get this into the end zone. Touchdown, Green Bay. Jermaine Gresham, 34 yards. And the Packers move back within a couple of the lead.
And there's the touchdown, partner. We just saw it. What do you do now? Oh, yeah, of course you know what you do. You're going for two, right?
I think anytime you're inside of 2 minutes in this situation, you try for two.
And remember, let's go back to training camp. Every team we talked to said they spend more time now on two-point conversion periods than they ever have before.
This fielded at the 2. And he'll take this across the 25, a couple extra yards, up to the 27-yard line. Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. They've got work to do, but they do still have a bit of time here.
And they've got to feel comfortable with that, but they have all their play sequences called. They get out of bounds, that allows them to huddle and call.
And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Alec Ogletree. And they have possession, and they have it at the 38-yard line. Now trotting out there, the Packers getting ready to go. They're on the outskirts of field goal range here in the tie game with a little time. So how do you handle this? What do you do here, Charles?
Everybody wants to pick up as much yardage as possible, but the weird part is for field goal kickers, being in really close sometimes puts more pressure on them because it's much more of a position kick as opposed to just going ahead and letting it out and letting it thump. A lot of guys like a little bit of distance because you know they can handle it, and it's a more natural swing of the leg.
So maybe getting inside the 20, not that big of a deal.
Not that huge of a deal. Sometimes that messes you up with the angles depending on which hash mark you're kicking from.
Being chased out left. Now he's going to let it go deep, back over the middle. And it's knocked away and incomplete. The Pro Bowler Odell Beckham, the intended receiver. And it brings up fourth down. So now one of the biggest kicks of the night is forthcoming. This to almost certainly win the football game.
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play in good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way they made the play, came across, and knocked it away.
That close to taking a fourth quarter lead, but the goalposts, they had other plans.
I thought it was on target. It looked good off his foot, but then, doink, off the metal and out. And those are the kind of breaks that can definitely swing a ball game.
A good pickup there, 8 yards on the first down completion. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and it gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Nothing between these two teams for 4 quarters. Here we go to begin overtime. Fielded about a yard deep. Now a hit and a loose football. Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will bring this one back